As with most Super Bowls, though, there's the football part of the story, and then there's the political part of the story. A lot of people noticing billboards here in San Francisco supporting ICE and immigration enforcement.
NBC Bay Area's Jody Hernandez is live in San Francisco, where the billboards are raising eyebrows and making some people angry about all this. Jody.
That's right. The Fisherman's Wharf area of San Francisco is one of the busiest tourist zones in the Bay Area. But as football fans start arriving for the Super Bowl, some of the messages that have been rotating on this digital billboard you see behind me aren't being well received.
It's dumb, ridiculous. I don't like it. Sickening. Really sickening.
That's how many are reacting to a series of pro-ICE billboards on display near San Francisco's Fisherman's Wharf. The digital billboards capitalize on the football theme. One depicts an ICE agent holding a trophy and says, Defensive Player of the Year.
This is crazy work right here. So what we see during the Super Bowl in San Francisco, advertising galore. Everybody's making money off advertising. This is a billboard that has this on there, Defensive Player of the Year, ICE. Whoever thought of this is a beast. And whoever let them post this and put this on their billboard is even more of a beast. What we see and understand is that ICE has been everywhere. These ICE agents has been all across all these news outlets, but they have been very effective. They have been very effective, and people don't like that. People are upset on how ICE is getting these people and all of this, but ICE is doing the job that we needed in America. They're protecting the border. ICE agents, Border Patrol agents, they're doing a job. And then this is what we see, Defensive Player of the Year, ICE. Wow. I'm not mad at it. People are upset and say, well, Marcus, what they're doing is wrong. They're getting criminals and people that are here illegally. When people come to me and say, well, the people they're taking are working citizens or working people, but they're not citizens, they're still criminals. A crime is a crime. If you're here illegally, you have to go back and do the process right, because now you're cutting the line. I have no problem with you here in America from a different country if you did the process the right way. There's too many people cheating the system. So ICE agents, Border Patrol, that's all they send it back is people that are criminals. So just because you work here, just because you live here, just because you don't cause no mess, but you're here illegally, you're still a criminal. A crime is a crime. Oh, Marcus, I don't like how they're doing it. They're just rolling up on people asking for papers. That's their job. Only people are worried on what ICE is doing are the people that are illegal. You think I'm worried about ICE? You think I'm worried about Border Patrol? No, because I know I'm legal. I know I got my papers. I was born here. I got my passport. The people that got the biggest problem and pushing you guys to say something are the people that are here illegally. And then also, too, they're getting criminals, which you see these truck drivers that are killing people that are legal. You see these people that have been, human trafficking, selling drugs. They're getting all these people off of the road and sending them back home. Why wouldn't you think that the ICE agents aren't the Defensive Player of the Year? Because they're defending our liberty and our freedom. People don't understand, too. If you're looking at these people, they're here illegally, they're cutting the line. If you are a legalized citizen or naturalized citizen, you got your papers right, how would you feel if somebody from your same country got the same ability as you when you had to go through all that stuff to get your papers? There's a lot of people that are naturalized that are happy that ICE is doing a job because it's not fair. We have to have things fair. See, people always say, well, things need to be fair. Okay, so it needs to be fair. If you're here legally, if you're here making money, if you're here cheating the system, but you're not a citizen, you have to go back home. But shout out to, I believe it says the American sovereignty. They put this up during the Super Bowl. Obviously, you're going to have a lot of white liberal people upset and feeling like it's an attack on them, but it's not. This is an attack on the people that are here illegally. I have no sympathy for criminals, right? A crime is a crime. Being here in this country is a crime. That's all it is. It's following law. And it's crazy, though. There's so many countries overseas that have stricter laws than America.
To see these type of defensive player of the year, ICE and all this, it's uncalled for. It definitely is.
Another ad shows a row of football players on one side with the words, "They can't win without defense," next to a photo of ICE agents with the words, "Neither can America."
It's not humorous, not in this, like, not with what's going on recently.
That's what they gotta find. They gotta find somebody black, no, educated, kind of. It's not right, talking soft. The people they find for these interviews is crazy. Like, find somebody else that's in favor of it and they can hear some reason, but they trying to push this narrative that is bad. Nothing wrong with that billboard. There's nothing wrong with that billboard. We needed to have our borders protected. See, we didn't have the same energy when Obama was doing it. When he was kicking people out, 3 million, he was basically saying he wasn't even letting people leave self-deport. It's just, I'm getting you out. See, nobody had a problem with Obama's doing it. The only reason why they have a problem because it's Trump and they have Trump deranged syndrome. But then we wanted to let's find somebody black so we can make this a race thing. They're not going after him.
It's not humorous at all. I don't find it funny. It's not funny.
Tourists and locals.
I don't think it was supposed to be funny. I think it was a serious billboard. Defensive Player of the Year, ICE. You're defending our freedom. They're defending our reason and our way of life. How can you not want that? We got too many people here that don't understand how grateful and how blessed we are with the freedoms that we have. We got so many countries in the world. If you go against the president or the leader, you will not be here no more. There's so many people talking stuff about our president, and they can go back to sleep and not worry about somebody coming after them in the middle of the night. Do this same energy that you guys are talking about President Trump. Do that in Russia. Do that in China. Do that in anywhere in Europe. Do it somewhere where there's no leniency. Do that in the Middle East. Do that in Africa. People don't understand what they have until they go to other countries.
We talked to say the messages aren't in good taste, especially on the heels of 2 deadly shootings of protesters by ICE agents in Minnesota. In a statement, San Francisco Supervisor Danny Sauter said, after killing multiple U.S. citizens, it appears ICE is desperate to improve its image. No one in San Francisco, visitor or local, will believe these pathetic billboards.
I'm not laughing. You know, it's not a joke. You know, when it comes to people's lives and people that are American people, you know, and even if they're not.
I just wonder, are we paying for that? It becomes my question. I don't think it should be there.
The billboards are being paid for by a group called American Sovereignty. According to the group's website, they're committed to securing our borders to protect American values. We reached out to them but did not hear back. Meanwhile, some tourists say the focus this week should be on football. They say politics should be sidelined.
I think we should be about the Super Bowl and about coming together and celebrating the people who sacrificed to be able to get to that game.
I want something more positive. You know?
As she wears her Patriots. As she wears Patriots gear, she gets mad about the ICE Pro billboard, but she's wearing something that says Patriots. How can you be for the Patriots and how can you be a patriot for America and you against ICE agents? This is what happens when the white liberal women jump into the chat. This is what happens when these liberals jump into the chat. I want it to be more peaceful. That's not nice. We want everybody. But then your jacket says Patriots, red, white, and blue. Done. Let me know your thoughts about this in the comments below. Like, share, and subscribe to the channel. As always, going to keep this thing right, keep it going. I appreciate you guys' support. Also, to make sure you join and the Go Getter Patreon. Link is in the description below. Got a bunch of exclusive content in there. Monday through Friday, 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. We got the No Filter Morning Show. Make sure you join. I appreciate you guys, and I'll see you in the chat. I'm out.